What's going on, guys? Lazy here, and yeah, this is the channel Lazy CBR here. I don't know what to say, man. It's just I'm happy to start my biking channel finally after a year of riding. We'll just get started. We're going to my buddy Trey's house real quick to get the bike, and I'll talk to you guys when we get there. I guess in the meantime, I can tell you guys a little bit about myself. I've been riding for about a year now, since summer of 2024. That's when I got my first bike, and it was when I turned 20 years old. I got my bike at 19. I began like slowly learning how to ride and whatnot, and ever since then, I just fell in love with it. The way I came into biking is kind of crazy. One day, literally, me and my best friend were just sitting there. We thought this at the exact same time too, like no exaggeration. We were just sitting there, and we both looked at each other and said, let's get motorcycles. And here we are today. We ride motorcycles and we love it. And we're just both trying to learn more about motorcycles, their repairs and whatnot, and just learning our bike and any bike we may have in the future. Now currently I don't have a bike anymore. I did sell my bike to Trey, which is a good friend of mine, but we're gonna go over there right now, and we're gonna take it on a little ride for the first video on the channel. Good thing it's a front screen, because I would have been cooked. I'm about to just cruise around town for a little bit, get some chats in, and then I'll bring it back and I'll fill it up, because it probably needs gas, I bet. Nah, I'll fill you up, don't worry, bro. It's not expensive. Wait, I need to show them the bike first, make sure it's on. All right, man. 2017 CBR 500, my baby. Don't worry, I blocked her license plate out, I promise. Look at her. She was my first bike. He added some little RGBs. They're not on, are they? Okay, good. This is my baby, man. This is what I grew up with. She's so beautiful. And then he's got a pusher. He installed a pusher start for it. That's beautiful. So cool. The front end is what I like the most about it. The front end is just, oh my gosh. She just looks beautiful from the front. It's crazy. This is a sport touring. All right, Trey. I'm going to go cruise around town. I'll come back. This bike literally had like 2,000 miles on it, bro. This bike genuinely had 2,000 miles on it when I bought it, and I literally have never looked back after that purchase. Like, never once thought this bike was like a bad bike or anything. Like, this bike has always treated me well. I never had any problems with it at all. I think the only problem I ever had with this bike when I was riding it was the fact that it would like randomly not work for the brights. So I would cut the brights on and then it wouldn't pop up. But it's because like if you don't ride it for a long time, it would just do that. It might be a battery issue, but I mean, obviously it's out of my control now to do that. So I do need to fix my helmet strap. I did not strap it up. Otherwise, we're going to be hearing a lot of loud noises. I treated this bike so well. I literally never had any problems with it, ever. It was just it's like such a great beginner bike. And the horsepower on here is like 47 or something. And that was like that. Even now, I think it's still enough for me. But of course, I want to upgrade to something bigger, just to feel like the difference in like power. But like we'll get there eventually, you know. We will get there eventually. I do need to fix my helmet strap though real quick, so we're gonna launch in a parking lot and fix it real quick. All right, we're back to it. We'll pop out of here real fast, and then I guess just keep pressing on. I need to fix the mic real quick though. This video also is gonna be like a little PSA to like new riders and everything. So yeah, I'll just be giving tips for you guys from like from just like my perspective and like my experience with like riding and whatnot. Me personally, I feel like if you're a new rider, you have zero experience with any type of dirt bike or anything, but I mean, of course you drive cars and whatnot. You all know that like you're in control of the vehicle. You control how much You control how much throttle you give to the bike. You control how much brake you're gonna apply. We all know how to control brakes in a car. You have to ease into it, and it's the same way on a bike. You don't just grab a handful of brake on a bike, and you don't just step on the brake every time you brake in a car, or the throttle or gas, for instance. So you just have to be in control of what you're doing and know what you're doing, and kind of just think ahead while you're riding. Because let's say, for instance, I'm driving right now in my car normally, and let's say that car right there pulled out in front of me. Of course, I'm gonna slam on my brakes, but in the bike, you really can't do that. You have more options as well. You're smaller compared to a car. You could try swerving around. You could try braking at the same time with both rear and front brake. You got a lot more choices on a bike, but it's gonna be harder to execute them on a bike, I feel like. When it comes to a bike, if you have zero experience, you just have to be a lot more prepared for worse, I would say. You're a smaller target. Like, people normally don't see bikes in most accidents that happen, like, because of how small they are. I would just say be a lot more aware and attentive to when you're riding. For bike size, if you're starting off like riding and you have no experience, don't be afraid to start off small, because this, like I said, is a sport touring CBR 500R. The horsepower is like 47. The top speed in GTRP, like the video game, is about 110. So this bike can move. Like, it definitely is heavy, but a lot of people underestimate 47 horsepower. Like, really, like, this bike has 47 horsepower. This thing can jump. Like, I can never wheelie this bike in GTRP, but I know people who could. Like, if people actually wanted to wheelie this bike, they could do it without a doubt. Me personally, I'm not into that type of stuff. I just like to ride around and have fun and just cruise, really. So I was never into like wheeling and stuff. What is going on up here? Maybe I could go around in like the neighborhood or something. That's a possibility. We'll try it out real quick. Might have been an accident. I think that's what it is. Yep, might have been a huge accident. I see smoke up top too. Yeah, guys, safety is huge when it comes to just driving cars, bikes, whatnot. Let's see what's behind me. Look out the way. Couldn't tell what direction he's coming from. Yeah, it must have been a huge accident. I let her go in front of me. I guess a little couple tips too for newer bikers. The front brake is gonna have most of the control. The front brake has most of the control when it comes to a bike, so that front brake is gonna control everything. And that's a crazy accident up there. I'm pretty sure I can see a little bit of it. Looks insane. I don't know what this guy's doing behind me. That's insane though. That's just how I always thought. Look at the kids, man. That's adorable. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say, man. It just feels good to get back into riding. I don't know when I will purchase another bike. Got a lot of things going on, but I'm happy to be out here and like actually post a video on the channel. I was supposed to start this channel a year ago. I was supposed to start this channel like a year ago, but I don't know, man. I really didn't take it serious. I was just more in love with the riding aspect more than like creating content and whatnot. So I never took it serious, and I literally was never like really into posting content for bikes. It was more just me riding and just having fun with my best friend. Because, man, biking by yourself is literally so boring. Like, this is like, I wouldn't consider myself a loner now because I'm making this video. I'm talking to a potential audience, so I don't feel alone. But when you're just riding and you're not recording, you got music in, like, it's pretty lonely. Like, you'll get bored, bro. So having like an audience or someone to talk to while you ride is literally the best feeling ever. So they gave me a ticket over here once for parking this yellow. Apparently, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to park where it's yellow, but if it's on yellow like that right there, you can park there. So that you can park, that you can't park. And I found it the hard way, and I got a ticket for it. Paid like $50 for parking in the gray. And I literally had no idea. Nobody ever warned me or anything. They didn't say anything. They just immediately gave me a ticket. There's no warning. There's no signs. They just painted yellow and expect people to understand. I was like, okay, well, I'll just pay the ticket. Oh, well. Man, I'm just so excited, though, because my plan, like I said, I don't know when I'll buy a bike. I'll have another one. But my plan is to have a bike by next summer or potentially by October or November. And I think it's very doable. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I don't know if I'll buy something like super new, but I do want a newer bike. I was kind of conflicted on whether or not I wanted my next bike to just be like a bike that I really want. I was conflicted on if I wanted the bike to be a bike I really wanted, or if I wanted the bike to be just something to have fun on for the time being and then sell it and then get another one. Because a lot of people were telling me, like, you're not gonna want to just get one bike and be done. You're gonna want to get more bikes and more bikes. I'm like, well, if I like something, if I've like done a lot of research on a specific bike, I'm pretty sure like I'll be good. Look at that. Even going like 30 per hour, like you can literally cruise and get it going. I don't know why nobody's stopping. You're supposed to yield, but the lights should be on too. There we go, man. Yeah, you're supposed to yield, but oh, I forgot to kick down my gear, dude. I was in like, was that third gear? I think I just did it from third gear. Yeah, never. That's a tip too. Never, ever try to come out of like a clutch hold. Yeah, that was second gear. Okay, I just want to see what gear that was. Never, ever try to come out of like a clutch hold like that, or a complete stop out of some other than first gear, bro, because your bike will literally, it's either just not gonna go or it's just gonna stall out. Like if you want to get on the bike, man, just do it. Like, don't ever be afraid. Don't think it's gonna be too much. Don't think it's gonna be too hard to learn, because I promise you, I thought I was gonna be terrible on a bike, right? Me, I have like this inflated ego when it comes to learning new things. I feel like I can just do anything. I know I can't do everything. You know, there's some things I suck at. I suck at painting, I suck at drawing, and a bunch of other things. But this, I thought it was going to be terrible at this. I thought it was going to actually like be super trash. And then I literally just took the time to learn how to ride. And once I took that time to learn, like it just all became so clear. And I never looked back in it. So if you feel like you just can't learn how to ride, or you don't think you'll be able to, do not doubt yourself. I promise you, with a lot of time and practice and just learning and experience is the biggest part. You can read every book about motorcycles and watch every video, but if you don't actually gain that experience and give it a go, or learn that clutch control or throttle control, you're just going to be stuck in the same spot. So another huge thing, take the MSF course. This recording say this. Take the MSF course. If you guys don't know how to ride at all, you have zero experience, please take the MSF course. That is literally the most useful tool ever when it comes to learning how to ride a motorcycle. I don't know if it's required in every state to get your license or your endorsement. Me and my best friend took it, and then we got our endorsements like shortly after. I think if you pass the MSF course, you can just instantly get your endorsement and you're done. So better than just going to take a test randomly. Please take your MSF course though. That is huge. Recommended for use in all diesel vehicles and engines. Then what the hell is the point of Super then? I don't know. We're just going to use the Super. I don't really know. Why do you even give me that option? But hey, I'm not taking any chances. It's no longer my bike, so I can't just up and fix her. It is not gonna be more though, it's gonna be less. Big shout outs to Trey for letting me ride the bike, bro. Woo. That's fun. She still rides like new, man. She's a great bike. This bike, for it to have 47 horsepower, bro, it's crazy how like much fun it is. This bike is just a blast, honestly. Great beginner first bike. Just love it so much. Yeah, man. That's really it for me. I'm gonna give Trey his keys back and then probably head out of here.
Yes,
Buddy, I'm outside. What's wrong? You in the game?
I'm busy, man. I'm fucking busy.
What are you doing?
I'm on the game, but it's on the park.
I'll take your time, bro. I said take your time. I'm still talking. All right. If you want to get into riding bikes, just do it. Take the plunge. You will not regret it. Like, honestly, I've never met a single person that's wanted to ride a motorcycle, starts riding a motorcycle, and says I hate it. Right? You don't really find a lot of those people very often. If you find any, you let me know. It's super fun, man. Like, you'll love it. You'll literally love riding bikes. It's just really great, man. Something I wish I would have found a lot earlier on, like in life. Like, I found riding bikes at 19, and I'm 21 now. And man, if I would have started this out at like 16, 17, I don't know. I think I would have had the self-control to not ride like reckless or anything. I was pretty mature for my age at 16, 17, but of course I was a teenager still. My insurance rates would have been like hell. I would have been paying an arm and a leg for insurance. And you don't want to do that, right? You will not regret getting a bike though, honestly. So if you want a bike, just work as much as you can. You could save up, I want to say you could save up anywhere between $1,000 and like $2,500 for a really good used beginner bike. And you can get something that you can keep for years on end. Like, you could get something pretty good and you will not regret your choice, man. So yeah, that's about it. Trey's back. Give Trey his keys. You want to say anybody anything to the video at all?
It's a great starter bike. I'm sure he mentioned that already. I've been riding for about a month. No real problems. It's okay to drop your bike. Shit happens.
Yeah, he's not saying that from experience, guys. He totally didn't drop this bike and have to buy new mirrors at all. All right, Trey, I'm out of here, man. Well, guys, that is it. I just wanted to take you guys on a little stroll, do a little bit of riding. Listen, guys, yeah, this is me. This is Lazy CBR. Of course, I don't have another CBR yet, but when that time comes, let me tell you, I will be riding again, and I will be making videos for you guys. So thank you so much for coming today. If you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, be sure to like and subscribe. Don't mind the dirty car or the printer in the back. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one.